when you first spoke to me about this project, it just makes me think about the times that I've been stopped by the police for no reason at all, other than, in my opinion, just a black person driving. I can remember, I'd say maybe a few years ago, I was driving my Nissan pickup truck with a friend of mine off of Atlanta Road, and was driving the speed limit, and the cop stopped us, and I was driving, and he says, can I get your license and registration? And I said, sure, but why are you stopping me? Did I break the speed limit? Did I go over the speed limit? He says, no, your brake light has a bulb out. And I looked to see if my brakes were working. They were working. I have a brake light that's on the back of my truck, on the back of the cab, at the top of my head. There's a brake light, and one of the bulbs was missing, but the brake light as a whole still worked. And that was his reason for stopping me. And so he checked my identification. Then he asked my friend Vince for his identification. And so Vince had to let him know, hey, my wallet is in the glove compartment. And you could tell he got a little antsy at that moment, but he allowed him to reach in the glove compartment to get his identification. And he checked his identification and saw that there was nothing wrong. And he says, okay, well, you guys are free to go. And it just made me think about, and there have been other times that I've been stopped in Cobb County, where officers are saying, where are you going? Do you live around here? Where are you coming from? And my parents live in Cobb County, and I'll ask, why did you stop me? Oh, you did a rolling stop, or you did a California stop through the stop sign. It's these little things where they're looking for something else, and the only reason why they stop you is because you were a brother. And it just makes me think about the disparities of just police brutality and getting stopped by the police. And let's just say I had something on me. So 9 times out of 10, if you're stopping more African American men, more than likely you're going to have more African American men in trouble. You're going to have more African American men in jail, which causes the statistic. And then you hear people say, well, if you look at the statistics, you guys are the ones that are in jail. You guys are the ones causing the crime. But the question is, where did that information come from? How that information was formed? What are the processes and procedures that got us to that information? And so it's just things like that makes me think about my experience as a black man. But